Okay, boys and girls, this is the second video of the cup demonstrations where we have the hot water and the cold water in the cup and we measure the temperature of the hot water and the cold water and the air temperature initially. So now it's been 5 minutes that passed and we're going to recheck our cups and measure the temperatures. And as we remeasure the temperatures in those 5-minute span, we can see that the hot water cup, which started at 47 degrees Celsius, now is 42 degrees Celsius. So there's a change in temperature there of 5 degrees Celsius. It lost 5 degrees Celsius. The air temperature initially was 21 degrees Celsius, and at the end of the experiment was also 21 degrees Celsius. The cold water began at 0 degrees Celsius, and it ended at 2 degrees Celsius. So there we can see that there is a gain of 2 degrees Celsius. It gained temperature. Now the air temperature here remained steady at 21 degrees Celsius. It did not change. So what was the temperature change of the hot water and of the cold water? We had already answered that question. The hot water began at 47 and ended at 42, so that is a change of 5 degrees. The cold water began at 0 degrees Celsius and ended at 2 degrees Celsius, so that is a change of 2 degrees Celsius. Was there energy transfer between either of the cups of water and the air? What is your evidence? Let's go back to this right here. Energy transfer between the cups of water and the air. So if we look at the starting temperature of the air, it was 21 degrees Celsius. The end temperature of the air was also 21 degrees Celsius. So there was no change in temperature for the air. And since there is no change in temperature, we can see that there is absolutely no change in the energy that is in that air. The air did not gain energy and it did not lose energy, because if it had energy transfer where it had gained or lost energy, the temperature would change there. So since there is no temperature change, there is no energy transfer. Now, where did the energy in the hot water transfer to? So if it didn't transfer into the air, because we said there was no energy transfer in the air, where did the energy from the hot water transfer to? So take a look at this and we can see there's only one other component of this experiment which gained or lost energy. The energy from the hot water, which we know lost energy because the temperature went down. So when the temperature decreases, it means it lost energy. So we need to find somewhere where there was energy gain. Where do we see energy gain? Where did the temperature increase? And the only place here that the energy increased and the temperature increased is in the cold water. So the energy left the hot water and went to the cold water. Now here we can see that the arrows are in here just like they were in the online activity that you guys completed. Now the arrows in the hot water cup are showing as leaving the hot water cup because the energy is leaving the hot water. And the arrows for the cold water showing that it's coming in because the energy is coming into the cold water. Leaving the hot water, which means heat is leaving the hot water and it lost temperature. Coming into the cold water, which means energy is coming into the cold water, heat is coming into the cold water, and it gained temperature there. So that is the basic rundown of this experiment.